So it is time to talk about the deployment process. To the database, I use Atlas, which is a cloud to host Mongo databases. So I created this space here where I use this serverless database. It was simple. It's just to create an account there, and then I received a key, and I put in my infs in the next project. So I think this one was the easiest part of the deployment. For the authentication, I use this library clerk. It was easy to create an account, but the configurations was a little bit tricky. I have to read all the documentation and to understand how they use the middleware and how to configure the middleware. But I could do it. I think it's great. I have it also has SaaS. I have all my data, all the data of the users here. It allows me to connect with Google or Facebook. I'll show this in a moment. And finally, I deployed the app in Vercel. I had other projects there. I did this before. I've been doing this since February. And it was a little bit complicated, especially to communicate with the database in Vercel. There was a few conflicts here. I had to read a little bit, to do some research, but in the end I could do everything. And it leads me to a reflection that is what I would make different. So I already knew that I had this project to do in the end of the course, so I have been thinking about that a lot. So I don't think I regret any decision about the stack I used and the tools I used. I would do everything the same, you know. If I'm going to a production project, I probably change some stuff, but not here. I think that I would choose the same stuff. The only difference is that I think that I would start earlier because I was planning and reading and trying to study technologies to do this, but end up starting the project very late. So it was a little bit crazy in the end. I had to spend the last weekend finishing the project. I had some problems to solve. I had a problem with the deployment I had that I related. I had already that was to communicate the Vercel with the Atlas. And I'm recording this video at Monday night, you know, just a few hours before the deadline. And this is something that I would have changed. But yeah, things happened that way because I was preparing too much. So I think that at least I have a result that I'm proud of. I'm going to spend the last minutes of my presentation showing a little bit of the app. Here we have the login. You cannot access any page of it. It's protected. You cannot access without the login, so you can do it by using Apple, Facebook, or Google. We choose Google here. And now I'm going to show this is the main page. Here the deposit function. I can deposit, let's say, this is my balance now. I tested this before. Let's say 15,000. I have the success message. Let's try the withdrawal. Let's try cash out for 100,000. And I don't have funds for that, but let me try 40,000 instead. And then immediately the value is remove my account. Okay, so now I'm going to show the new features I did. Here we can make a loan. We have 400,000 available of a total of 700,000. Already did some loans before. Let's say that I'm going to try 100,000. This is the rate, 2% by month. And now 102,000 get inside of this, get added to the loan balance. And I have the credit of 100,000 as well. I can also make a payment. Here is I just made this idea of you have some kind of 8-digit code of your payment, like a barcode, and then you can say the value of that. Let's say 250. This is the, I don't know, the electricity. Then you pay. The value is removed from your account. Same way you can do transfers. You can register a user before if it's not here yet, or you can just choose one here of your list. Let me add a user here. Now I have one person that I could send money. This is to this email, for example. Again, if I try to send more than my balance, it won't be allowed. And I successfully did it. And finally, I can do crypto transactions here. This is a real-time rate of the cryptocurrencies. And let's say that I want to buy Bitcoin. Let me try this amount. So now I have 1.015, etc. Bitcoins. The value was removed from here. I can also sell the same Bitcoin. Oh, that was my mistake. I sold just $1 in Bitcoin because here I had to put the USD value. So let's say that I want to sell $50,000 in Bitcoin. So now it will be removed from my balance. This is something that I would improve if I have time to have a better user interface here with more options to choose from. Another thing that I would like to improve is all data. I put credits and debits for all transactions because I want to make a filters and do some kind of accountability. But yeah, I just give up doing this because of the time. and I think that I already achieved all the requisites of the project, so I stopped here with these functionalities. So that's my project. That was amazing doing this, and I'm really proud of it, and thank you so much.